All right, man. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez. He basically saying that going around talking about he fought bigger guys and he fought Josh Taylor and he rehydrated to 168 pounds. And people legitimately don't know how rehydrations work. You know, and I think Victor Conti spoke on it, and he basically said that he had no issue. Well, they've been rehydrated so high, and people making it an issue because they tank cum guzzlers, and that's just what it is. But a lot of times when they do a reweigh in, they got their clothes on. They're not stripping to their draws. So if he came in at 168, in reality, he may have rehydrated to 160. Depending on if he had Devin said I weighed in with a coat on, my shoes on. So in reality, he probably weighed more in at 160. Okay. But let's listen to what Teofimo got to say.
He is so tough. He was weighing like 168 pounds, almost nearly 170 pounds.
Wow.
That night, I was weighing 152. Give or take.
That's healthier. I mean, that's better, for your athleticism.
But one of the tallest, heaviest fighters I have yet to I have faced in my career thus far.
So you could feel it. I mean, you could tell he was
by the 11th round, I was definitely feeling more of his weight, but I was like, no, I trained my legs very hard for this. But he's very smart. His inside game is crazy. It's incredible. And I knew one thing though, I was practicing a lot that I saw from Ken Norton, and Ken Norton took that from George Foreman was
the cross arm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the new generation's all about the shoulder roll. Whatever happened to the cross arm? That's right.
Oh my! You see Ken Norton, if you go back in time, in those times when he was facing so many.
Let me say this. Why do this dude always want to compare himself to somebody black? I'm telling y'all, bro, a lot of this racism towards black people is they want to be black. I keep telling y'all that.
Ali.
Champions and Ali.
The crossover worked well against Ali.
Yeah, and it's crazy. He knew exactly, and you could just level it down up. Mm-hmm. Like there's so many ways, and sometimes he would just.
Like I said before, he's like, oh yeah, I fought bigger guys, and he was big and heavy. And Josh Taylor, like I said, I haven't met him in person. He's a big guy, But at the end of the day, when they go off these rehydration weights. These motherfuckers don't be stripping down today, they draws or today socks or, you know what I'm saying? They don't be stripping all the way down, bro. That's why I keep telling y'all. Y'all be thinking they weigh in like they weigh in at the weigh-in. No, it's just, it doesn't count. Unless there's a rehydration clause in there, and a lot of times they weigh in the morning, it doesn't count. You got people who's going around saying, well, this is why Tank has a rehydration clause because I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's boxing. Y'all motherfuckers want to make everything like y'all want to just sissify everything. If the weigh-in is Friday, I made the weigh-in, whatever I rehydrate to, y'all looking at it from. In boxing, they always think bigger is better. And not necessarily. Once you weigh in heavier, you're slower. You can absorb more punishment, but you're slower. So once you strip the weight off and then you put all that weight back on, your body is not going to run like it's supposed to run. And as you get older and you keep, draining yourself and then putting all that weight back on like that, that takes your prime away. That's not healthy. Stripping a whole bunch of weight down game. When you're young, you can get away with that. As you get older, then then you start to see guys who had great chins. They chin started to fail them. They start having bad performances, sluggish performances, and stuff of that nature. And that's what people don't think. They only look at it as, oh, he bigger, stronger. No. Yes, they can absorb more punishment. Yes, they may be more stronger. Yes, they may physically lean on you. But as an opponent, I'm tapping that body. If you put all that much weight on, I'm tapping that body. That conditioning, they're not going to be able to step it up in the later rounds. They're not going to be as fast. They're not going to be as sharp. They're going to be sluggish. And that's the trade-off. So once you start hearing like people justifying a rehydration clause, you a sissy if you're doing that, in my opinion. This is the rule. Then you got people, oh, they should go back to same day weigh-ins and they should do like, dog, it's the game. There's an advantages to gaining weight and there's disadvantages. This wasn't a conversation, when the Klitschko's was bigger than everybody else. And it wasn't a conversation. It wasn't a conversation 20, 30 years ago. Y'all want to make it a conversation because y'all, it's really about Tank. That's what it's about. Well, this is why Tank does this. And, this is why Canelo trained Kovalev. And this is why, that's what it's really about. And they don't even understand nothing. Well, Devin weighs in. Well, he weighed in with his clothes on. Of course. A second day weigh-in, if you had to be under a second, another weight, the day of the fight, that's different. It's not a whole bunch of advantage to it, bro. So if you fighting dudes and you putting a second weight on them, you're not fighting them at their best. Flat out. And they gonna justify any whole shit that Gervonta Davis do. He's a coward. Did y'all not see he's 30 years old and hasn't fought nobody? What do you call it? He's a coward. You see what Canelo said about Benavidez? Well, the way he came at me, he don't deserve to make money with me. He don't deserve. Coward. And they trying to justify and put shame on a pedestal, which is nasty work, in my opinion. They trying to put that on a pedestal. Listen to what Bomac had to say. And I don't know why Turkey kept the same motherfuckers on the Ring magazine. He should have rebuffed everything as far as the commentators. But like I said before, and the writers and shit, redo it, bro.
That's some pussy shit. That's some pussy shit. Oh, you can't come in this much and shit. Man, get the fuck out of here. It's boxing. You got a little skill. I made the weight. I'm going to when I come back, ass. Hey, you accepted the fight. Let's get in there and fight like me.
And there you have it. That's Bowman. That's boxing. This generation always trying to reinvent the wheel, or they justify so much sucker shit, bro. Just think about across the board, all the sucker shit that they justify. They trying to justify teaching backdooria to children. They trying to justify wearing tight ass pants and men wear bonnets and women wear bonnets outside, and they trying to justify wearing jeans tight. What's so funny is you got people saying, well, Target is rolling back they diversity and they DIE and all whatever it is, DEI, they're rolling it back. We got to stop shopping at Target. But when niggas was like, well, Gucci said, F you ninjas, y'all wasn't rolling, y'all still was rolling Gucci back, wearing Gucci. Black people are not, just current society in America in the West is not to be taken serious. They one of them people that carry a strap on them, but they'll never pull the trigger. That's current society. They don't have a leg to stand on. I remember one of my favorite Detroit rappers, Icewear Vezo, said this. He said, my heart big, but my nuts bigger. These niggas ain't got no heart and they ain't got no nuts no more. You know what I'm saying? They done goofy-fied everything. What Too Coon, the superstar, say? Yeah, Ryan Garcia, we still cool, but I ain't nobody's nigga. Like, what? What Shokun the dog say? And his people from the continent, so it makes sense now. He's a tether. What'd he say? Well, he wasn't talking to me. It's like, I'm telling y'all, man, these dudes is suckers. But if Tank was about blowing up heavy and having an advantage, there's nothing wrong with it. It's the game, bro. And RWC putting the way in. They're like, dog, boxing, like, they just need to. I'm glad Trump back to restore the order. Make America masculine again. Make this shit, like, everything is pussyfied and sissyfied. Everybody, man, I just don't understand it, dog. Muhammad Ali wasn't complaining. Hey, and I don't even really care for dog, but throughout his career, Floyd fought a lot of guys that came in heavier than him. That's a fact. That's what come with moving up in weight. If I'm gonna move up in your domain, why I want to handicap you? I ain't like that shit Sugar Ray Leonard was doing. If I'm moving into your neighborhood, how can I tell you not to not to how to cut your grass or how to cut your trim your shrubs. I can't tell you that. I'm just moving to the neighborhood. I'm low on the pecking order. As long as it ain't affecting my yard in a negative way or my well-being and health, I can't really say nothing. It ain't like this generation is traditional. Like tradition is bad and they want to enhance and make tradition better. It's not what they doing. They making everything worse. But hey, I ain't got much to say, but like I said before, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole 9. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Join the Patreon. All that's in the description. All that's in the link tree in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.